right? So in my case, I'm so happy to share to you that I took the topic 1 exam and I got level 2. This is actually the highest in topic 1.
안녕하세요. This is Donna, your Bisayang informant here in South Korea. Kaja!
Ganahan ka makatog Korean, no? Gusto mo bang matutong magsalita ng Korean? Ban ko mong bigtinghan kaum? Yeah! Oh, good. Tama. Ka. Yes! That's why you're here in this video. So today I'm gonna share to you how to self-study Korean and pass any Korean language proficiency exam. Kaja. Tip number 1. Learn Hangul. So what is Hangul? Hangul is a Korean alphabet. So the first thing you really have to learn is how to read Hangul. So whenever you want to search some new vocabularies and whenever you hear some words, you can sound it and try to spell it out and look for the meaning. And I have a very good news for you guys. You can learn Hangul in just 1 day. Yeah! Yes, you heard it right. Just 1 day. So just like in my case before, I was really interested to learn how to speak Korean and read Korean letters. So I tried it, and then for just today, I was able to read Hangul. So you have to download an application, or even you can go to YouTube for learning the Hangul. So today I'm going to give you one application that could help you out in learning Hangul. So this is it. This is called the Korean Hangul. So let's navigate a little about this Korean Hangul. I mean, this application to learn Korean Hangul. Let's try to study the vowel first. So in this, what's good in this application is they have the Hangul, and then they have the English letter. At the same time, you can also hear the pronunciation of the letters. So let's try.
Ah.
Ah.
Oh.
Ooh.
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 Ooh. This is so far the most difficult because like in my language, it sound really doesn't exist. So you have to really try harder to say E. Okay, and then we also have like yeah, like this vowels. So let's go to the consonants just for you to see. You can navigate this one when you already download this application. Let's go to consonants. K. N. D. L. M. P. Yeah, so these are some of the consonants. Yeah, so you can practice and repeat after. And another tip for you guys in learning the Korean alphabet, prioritize more the sound and how the letter looks like. Do not memorize anymore the name of the letters because it's not that necessary. So if you really want, then you can do it like after. But first is I recommend learn the sound and then how the letter looks like. So for example, here we have giok. Giok sounds like k. So giok, it's a little bit difficult to remember, right? But if you just remember how it looks like an axe. And the sound k. There you have it. You learn 1 Korean consonants. And then you have also the double consonants, and here some exercises. Yeah, over here, level 1 exercises, you have ka. So this is already the combination of consonants and the vowel. So you can try and practice Hangul. Afterwards, let me know how long you learned the Hangul. I'll be very happy to know it. Tip number 2. Memorize Korean vocabularies. So there are actually lots of vocabularies in the world, like in Korean. But what are the things that you have to prioritize, especially when you are taking topic exam? So first is places. These are the very common questions in topic 1. So as you can see here, I wrote it like Pyeongwon. It means hospital. So in my notes, I wrote the Korean letters or Korean name and English, and then English letter for on how to pronounce this word. So easy for you to remember, guys. So number 2, you can see there hotel, that is hotel. You can also see like 공항 or airport. Then you have to also learn about like person vocabulary. So in here I categorize person or 사람. So we have 선생님, teacher, 학생, student, 이모, staff, then so on. Basic person vocabulary. You can also see in my notes about verbs. Yeah, these are the basic verbs that you can do every day, like daily routine and like eating, drinking, those things that you almost do every day. So example, first I have 마시다 or drink. Meet, 만나다. Come, 오다. Have, 있다. So very common, guys. You have to also learn the basic adjectives like comfortable. So we have 편하다 or comfortable. And good, 좋아요. And short, 짧다. Painful, 아픕니다 or 아프다. Then you have to learn expressions. You have there the 밤 or 오늘, today. 지금 or 이제, now. 내일, tomorrow. And don't forget the fixed expressions. Just like, for example, before they eat, they always say 잘 먹겠습니다. And the one who prepare the meal, they also say like 맛있게 드세요 or bon appetit. And when you're answering the call, you can also hear like 말씀하세요 or please talk. And have a good health, 건강하세요. So those fixed expressions like 안녕하세요 and 죄송합니다 or sorry. And then we say 안녕히 가세요, 안녕히 계세요. This is like different way to say goodbye. Tip number 3. Next is to practice. So practice and do the actual exam. And at the same time, if you want to improve your speaking, so you can actually listen and shadowing the example question and sample answers. So let's try. So we have here the first one is the question. 다음을 듣고 알맞은 그림을 고르십시오. So 다음을, the following, listen to the following. 알맞은, appropriate picture, choose. So listen and choose the appropriate picture.
청소 다 했는데 설거지 좀 도와줄까요?
괜찮아요. 거의 다 했으니까 앉아서 좀 쉬어요.
그럼 설거지 끝나면 차 한 잔 같이 마셔요.
So that's it. After hearing the question, okay, let's try.
2번.
청소 다 했는데 설거지 좀 도와줄까요?
괜찮아요.
거의 다 했으니까 앉아서 좀 쉬어요. 그럼 설거지 끝나면 차 한 잔
같이
같이
마셔요.
마셔요. But there is a big but. In my case, before I took the exam, I prepared for 3 months. And during those 3 months, I experienced also like first is very excited. Oh my god, I can understand and speak Korean. But after a month, I totally lost my interest in studying the language. And that is okay. That is very normal. So what I did, and then you can also do this one when you study, is to rest and then find your motivation. So in my case, that time I rest for 2 weeks. And like at that time, I felt like I'm not learning anymore. I'm not improving. So I stopped. But then later, after 2 weeks, I came back and study again. So that means when you feel like you don't want to study, then stop. Do not force yourself. And then, but the most important thing is you have to come back and get back on track. All right. So in my case, I'm so happy to share to you that I took the topic 1 exam and I got level 2. This is actually the highest in topic 1. So I'll show you guys. Thanks for watching and see you on my next video. 안녕!